Thierry Henry tears Cristiano Ronaldo apart and explains why he makes Portugal worse. The French legend didn't hold back in his criticism of Portugal's star. Cristiano Ronaldo found himself back at the center of the footballing debate following Portugal's underwhelming 1-1 draw against the Democratic Republic of the Congo in their 2026 World Cup opener. It didn't take long for one of the game's most authoritative voices to pinpoint what he views as a glaring issue within the Seleção. Analyzing the Portuguese captain's performance, former French striker Thierry Henry offered a damning reflection on Ronaldo's impact on the team's collective chemistry. The World Cup winner argued that Ronaldo appeared far more consumed by his hunt for a personal goal than with helping Portugal orchestrate fluid attacking phases. Coming off a blockbuster matchday where Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappe, and Erling Haaland all grabbed the headlines with spectacular goal-scoring displays, Henry suggested that the Portuguese icon took the pitch desperate to match his rivals, a mindset that ultimately clouded his decision-making. Speaking during Fox's post-match coverage, the Arsenal and Barcelona legend pulled no punches. "One thing that's important, people, please at home, the team needs to score. Not you needs to score. Because he wants to score, he goes in the path of the back pass. You see both players and it's easier for you to defend. And that's my thing, the team needs to score, not you." Henry broke down several attacking sequences, illustrating how Ronaldo's movements actually suffocated space for his teammates rather than creating it. Specifically, he highlighted how the 41-year-old's positioning actively hindered Bruno Fernandes, Portugal's primary creative engine. For Henry, the underlying problem isn't just a temporary goal drought, it is the systemic flaw in how Portugal constructs its attack when the entire system is forced to revolve around a single star. These words carry immense weight coming from a figure of Henry's stature. His verdict is clear. If Portugal harbors genuine ambitions of hoisting the 2026 FIFA World Cup trophy, they must establish a collective equilibrium rather than over-relying on a 41-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. The debate surrounding the physical longevity and tactical influence of international football's all-time leading scorer is only just beginning. However, the stalemate against Congo has forced an uncomfortable truth into the spotlight for Portugal: how to maximize a golden generation of talent without being held hostage by the shadow of their captain. Roberto Martinez defends Cristiano Ronaldo as fans ask, why is he so bad? Cristiano Ronaldo's fitness is starting to raise questions. Portugal manager Roberto Martinez on Wednesday defended his management of Cristiano Ronaldo following the 1-1 draw against the Democratic Republic of the Congo in their 2026 World Cup debut, asserting that decisions regarding the captain are not based on his age, but rather on his physical fitness and the team's needs. "We don't manage Cristiano based on his age, but on his sensations and how he feels. In a match like this, when you need a goal, you need Cristiano on the pitch." At 41 years old, Ronaldo played the full 90 minutes, though he was unable to prevent the unexpected stumble of a Portuguese side that let the victory slip away after taking an early lead. Martinez also urged for calm, reminding everyone that difficult starts are not synonymous with failure in a World Cup. These kinds of situations can happen in a World Cup. Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia in 2022 and ended up champions. Spain fell to Switzerland in 2010 and later lifted the trophy. "Winning a World Cup is a process," he explained. The manager acknowledged that Portugal started the match with authority but lost emotional and tactical control after opening the scoring. "We started very well, with control, chances, and the goal from João Neves. Normally, that helps you dominate the game, but on this occasion, it had the opposite effect. We allowed Congo to find spaces to counterattack, and we lost our verticality," he analyzed. Portugal took the lead just 6 minutes in thanks to João Neves, but Jan Wissa equalized before halftime. In the second half, Cedric Bakabu came close to completing the African side's comeback with a shot that hit the post. Martinez insisted that the team must improve and engage in deep self-criticism ahead of their upcoming fixtures. We have to be self-critical. Our style of play requires a lot of discipline, and today, after the first goal, we weren't able to reach the final third with the clarity needed to make a difference. The players' attitude was extraordinary, but we must improve. The coach concluded by admitting that the pressure and emotion of the World Cup debut worked against his players.